So I heard that you asked your date in a really cool way. Can you tell me how you asked her?
Yeah, in Mr. Warble's speech class, I was giving a speech on my life, and at the very end of it, I had to ask a question to the class, and in the question I asked if she would go to homecoming with me.
I heard you have an interesting story about how your son asked his date to homecoming. Can you tell me about it?
Yeah, I can. My son came up with the idea to send his date a Tim Tebow football shirt from the Jets, as well as the book Through My Eyes. So he sent he ordered those two items and sent it to her, and typed up a letter to ask her to homecoming.
Mr. Tacky, can I ask your opinion on asking people to homecoming?
I don't like it. I don't mind people asking them, but the amount of effort that guys are having to make to ask a girl to prom is out of hand.
So I heard you got asked to homecoming in a really cool way. Can you tell me about it?
Yeah, Will brought me a cheesecake that he made and said, "This is cheesy, but will you go to homecoming with me?"
It's out of control. Like at some point it's going to lead to I'm going to ask this girl and I'm going to get my dad to do a flyover with the Air Force. And then in the Air Force flyover, the sound of the Air Force zooming over the school will be like the beat of my heart when I see you.
How did you ask girls to homecoming?
Well, mine was a little interesting situation. I had, usually what happens, the girls ask me, because pretty much I was too shy to do it on my own. And you wouldn't think I'm a shy guy, but back then I was super shy. I did tear a young lady's dress halfway off by accident. She was getting in the car, and I was trying to help her get in because she had a big full-length thing going on. And I stepped on part of her dress, and then she jumped in, and it tore. And came off like that.
A prom invitation can't be bigger than when you ask your wife to marry you, and it doesn't make a guy better the more extravagant he asks. It doesn't change the content of his soul. You think any of these guys out here are actually better people because they ask in more extravagant ways? I guarantee you they're not. All guys are basically the same. Asking in a better way does not make them a better date. It's a false advertising, and it's evil.